It's my pleasure to talk to you today, and I'm going to talk about innovating for tomorrow with young mind. So what if the next breakthrough in sustainability didn't come from a high laboratory in a high-tech area, but from a curious young mind quietly building something remarkable in a dusty corner in a small workspace? This is just not a possibility. It is my story that I'm going to share with you today. I would like to begin by taking you in a journey that starts in a place filled with sunshine, filled with sea breeze, in a city called Susa in Tunis, Tunisia, in North Africa. Susa is a beautiful city. It's on the coastal of the Mediterranean. It's also historic, where ancient ruins from Carthage civilization still remaining there. It is the place where I come from. I was lucky to be born in that city, next to it, 20 miles away from that city. Okay? Enjoying beauty of the sea and unspoken invitation to dream bigger. So my high school was the boys' high school in Susa, right in the downtown of the city. My classmates were children of prominent business people, politicians, CEOs, but many arrived in luxury cars in the morning, in Mercedes and BMWs. I didn't have those resources, but I had something else, a deep personal urgency to learn, to contribute, and to carve my own path. I come from a humble area. So it's 20 miles away from this. My father ran a small welding shop. It was modest, just a technician who was working with him, a few tools, and the determination to support his family. I spent hours watching the technician cutting, welding, making gates and making windows. He didn't know that I was observing and I was learning every step of the way what he was doing. One day, the technician quit working, and my father decided that he has to shut down this small shop. So that small income meant a lot to me. Also because I cared what my father has to support the family. So I begged him and I said, don't close the shop. What I can do is during the weekends and holidays, I will work. I know how to do it. If someone needs a door or somebody needs a gate or a windows, just accept the order. I will take care of it during the weekend. And I will make... So my father hesitated, but he took me for my word. And soon enough, for the remainder of my high school time, I was studying during the weekdays. And in the weekends, I go home, I go to that shop, and sparks flying all around me, heat blasting. But with every gate I build, something sparked inside me too. I wasn't just building gates. I wasn't just building doors. I was solving problems, creating values, and learning the essence of innovation. That experience taught me what innovation really means. Using creativity, persistence, and purpose to make little better for others, to make life better for other people and for myself and my family. The fire taught me focus. The metal taught me patience. Every product was a promise that I could solve problem, create value, and more importantly, innovate. That mindset had stayed with me all along. At the University of Florida, where I went to school and I worked for 5 years, I trained high school students. In South Australia, when I went to work with a private company, I was training college interns, testing soil moisture sensors. It took me also in Hawaii, where I was faculty there at the University of Hawaii, where I trained undergraduate and graduate students. Their ideas about sustainability, they produced products like videos and essays that won national prizes. I still remember the performance of David, one of our pre-law school students, who was taking my honors hydrology course that I taught. He was a pre-law school who confidently presented at the University of Hawaii honors program. Though not perfect, he was making lots of mistakes, but his clarity and passion turned critics into admiration. People admired his presentation and the work he did as part of that course. He became one because someone believed in him, because we supported him, because we gave him what he needs to be successful. That's the power of education. So fast forward 12 years ago, since 12 years ago, I came here to Prairie View A&M University, a proud land-grant institution. I've worked to keep the spark alive. One of our proudest efforts is a 7-year summer program with Texas A&M University, where we trained over 70 undergraduate students during the summer for 5 weeks, spent between Prairie View and College Station. They were solving real problems, which is how to dispose safely wastewater, on-site wastewater treatments, which resonates a lot with limited resources, farmers and producers and people who live in rural areas. Students learned how to take harmful product, wastewater, and make of that treated and either dispose of it safely or use it for irrigation, use it to produce food. So they presented their work at national meetings. Students earned certificates because of that. Some of them even changed major and said that this is an area they weren't even talking about wastewater or hydrology or water resources. All walked away transformed. Innovation must be nurtured. And that begins with education. Not just textbooks learning, but learning that sparks imagination, empathy, and purpose. Sustainability isn't just about science. It's about ethics, culture, storytelling, and more importantly, community. When we combine STEM education with arts, humanities, we create new ways of solving problems and understanding. Students must learn not just to analyze data, but also to tell compelling stories, change minds, and build policies, as my previous speaker mentioned. That's how we raise not just engineers or scientists, but change makers. But learning alone isn't enough. Students need to test and launch their ideas. That means mentorship, space to experiment, and yes, space to fail. Because every setback is a step closer to breakthrough. Programs like Protect Downtown or the Climate Reality projects show us what's possible when young people are empowered. For those of you who don't know about these projects, the first project is a science-based roadmap for reversing global climate, how to tackle global climate through regenerative farming. They have about 100 projects part of that project. Climate Reality, also founded by Al Gore, which trains regular citizens into becoming expert in climate change. And through our own programs here at PVAMU University, classroom became launch pads for leadership and for innovation. These aren't just educational training. They are a platform for real change. And with initiatives like our summer program I talked to you about, we were taking that idea globally. We are building a model where young people and young minds lead, collaborate, and co-create a sustainable and resilient world. Now, we are facing on urgent issues: climate change, pollution, water scarcity, also stress on energy and food systems. We need more than ideas. We need people. We need leaders. We need them now. At PVAMU, we are not just teaching. We are preparing a new generation of problem solvers. We are training students, domestic and international, also pursuing a MS degree in natural resource environmental science, nutrition, among others. And soon, we will train Ph.D. students in food, energy, water, sustainability in the College of Agriculture and Food Science, and the College of Agriculture, Natural and Food Science. Not because it is trendy, we chose this program, because it is necessary, because it is urgent. It is unavoidable that we need to tackle these issues in a nexus approach, because the futures can wait. We are also learning into we are using rising technologies to empower tomorrow's leader today. Our current projects train students in different high-tech areas: AI for prediction and precision making, drones for production and assessment, satellite data for monitoring and climate impact, also high-performance computing for modeling and simulating realities. We are not just teaching technology, we are preparing our students to lead with it. Our students aren't just preparing for the future, they are shaping it. They are using tools, asking questions, and driving change from preview to the world. And it all starts with a spark, a question, a sketch, a weekend in a welding shop. No matter where you are, in a Texas laboratory or in a small village in Tunisia, your voice matters. Your idea matters. The world is waiting for what you create. So believe in your impact. Believe in your dreams. And remember, the future doesn't just need new technologies. It needs you. Thank you.